You were when a motherfucker hot stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Once again, it's time to bleed. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, who we got in the building. Popular LD, my brother. Salute. Simon Bridgman, salute. King Jr., the brothers, UK in the building. Jamil, what up? Tay-Tay, good morning, sis. Strong Island in the building. Yes, ma'am. Katie Peeps, what's good, man? Viva tu vida, what up? Kenyatta Ali, salute. Underground Asylum in the building. Slick Tom, Kano Local Sports. Boricua in the building. Wild Deck 357, what up? Slick Tom, Manuel Willis, Ern Jordan, Jamal Davis, salute, fam. Pink Metals, good morning, sis. Macadon 1, Raymond Hughes, Isaiah Felix, King Corleone, Kevin Dunbar, Boxing and Barbecue, what's good, family? Big homie Coop in the building. DB Montha, what up? There you go. What's good, family? Slipping into the building. Hit that like button as you come on in. So there it is. Y'all see the screen? You see what's on the screen right there? Black Alpha, salute. Let me explain something to you. What you see on the screen, Gordon Lightfoot, salute, is the reason why I really don't care about anything that ESPN says. Because when it comes out as a complete contradiction to reality, I know that the reality stone the LDBC owns. We got the reality stone. Jafar Cesar, salute. This is why I didn't care about, Fighter of the Year or whoever they want to give it to. I wasn't moved by that because they lost credibility with me years ago. But y'all remember when they ESPN said Ronda Rousey was Fighter of the Year? We was like, how? Why? How? Y'all remember when Ring Magazine put her on the cover? Southern T Boxing, salute. Put your link in the chat also. Connell, do the same thing. Y'all remember that? I said, oh, I see what this is. Iron Levant, Jay Grant, salute. Slip the Jab, salute. DP Rocker. I was like, oh, that's what we doing? All right, cool. Delete. And I ain't give it a second thought. Pound for pound list? What? No Charlos on it? Sheldon Holmes, WG Lucky, salute. No Charlos on the list? Who's on it? Anoi? Chocolatito? But no Charlos on it? Okay. Delete. I ain't make no stink about it. I said, oh, okay. Everybody did their own pound for pound list and the world went crazy. You know why the world went crazy? When everyone else here, the YouTubers, the internet guys that don't know anything, when we did our list, when Champside did his list and went crazy. Why? You know why? Because they pay attention to everything we do. Stormy B-Man, salute. Show your boxing IQ, salute. Everyone should be subscribed to the Sensei, Stormy B-Man. So, when ESPN gives out Fighter of the Year to a man that is a habitual cheater, where's the lie? He cheated Christian Hammer. Or he tried to cheat Christian Hammer. He cheated John McDermott. He cheated Deontay. Where's the lie? And they still put this, he's a drug addict. He's a drug addict who has a problem with addiction. Big block, salute. And he's drinking Heineken in interviews. And they're articulately writing about how the condensation is flowing down the can as he puts it to his lips, and sound like the writer has some sort of, dare I say, intimate fantasy about him. I said, ooh, look at this. Look at the writing on this thing. Wow. All of that, but ignoring the fact that the man has a problem with addiction. How come the writer didn't say, stop the press? Put that down, Tyson. You're in camp. You're in camp. This guy's not playing with you. Jay Walk, salute. Tab Investments. Do you think you need to be drinking that right now? How about that? Then he lied to him and said, hey, man, this is the first drink I had since Christmas. But on Instagram, he was drinking whiskey in March. This is the guy? And he gets knockout of the year of a guy who allegedly has no skill. All right? And was under investigation for saying he wanted a body on his record. Meanwhile, ESPN is the same company that puts Conor McGregor on a pedestal. They never mention him talking about killing people and beating up old men and getting arrested right here in my city in New York. They don't bring that up. They don't bring anything like that up. They just celebrate his success. So how much credibility does ESPN and Ring Magazine have with me? Zero. Felix Nunez, salute. Zero. And we shouldn't care. Wayne Jr., salute. He was drinking at the AB and Canelo versus Georgia. I don't know. I wasn't there. But it wouldn't surprise me if he was. MP, what the fuck? What up? So just like we're here chopping it up with the family, salute the Junior, the Truth, the Punch Junkie magazine. This is where we go. Because we talking amongst ourselves. Look at the cover. Look at the professionalism of the cover. When you want your news, this is where you should be getting it. Because it's coming from the family. Junior works very hard. And he's a hell of a writer. And he's a hell of a businessman. Y'all see the website at the bottom? Somebody put it in the chat. Nicholas Levy, salute. This is where we should be getting our boxing news from. Because what we have here is common ground. We're only dealing with people of like mind, and we're not just a bunch of idiots chattering in the room. You know why? Because every time we say something, new media, the leader in sports, the worldwide leader in sports, ESPN, they'll say something that they heard one of us say, or Ego, or Champ Side. That's how you know they watch us. Here's what I know. You see that man on the cover? Is he talking to ESPN? Huh? No. He's talking to 78. He's talking to Blue Blood. You understand? He's talking to Tay Jones. Anthony Jones, salute. By the way, Tay Jones broke the story about that man having elbow surgery. Tyson Fury having elbow surgery. I don't check for anybody, but how many people did ESPN do a story? Oh, you know, the rumor is he had elbow surgery, but it's not true. Can anyone tell us that it's not true yet? I mean, they can complain and say that we're making stuff up. They can say that Tay Jones is making stuff up. But Tay Jones put it out. I did a whole live stream about it. I'm waiting for people to talk about we're lying. Call Tay Jones a liar. Call me a liar. I believe Tay Jones before I believe anybody in reference to any news that come out of this situation. Because the bottom line is it's been dragged on entirely too long. Pick up the Punch Junkie magazine. I don't care what ESPN says. I don't care what Ring Magazine says. I don't care how long they've been around. Democrats and Republicans have been around for beginning of time. And regardless of how you feel, everyone is one out there welcome with me. So I don't watch ESPN. The only time I watch ESPN is because they have it playing on the gym 24 hours a day. And I'll look up and I'll see somebody. And that's it. Max Kellerman has worn out his welcome with me. Ramel Lane, salute. I don't care what these guys say. I don't care. This is us. This magazine is us. This is all we care about. People of like mind. And that's the name of that tune. Clarissa Shields wasn't even considered for Fighter of the Year. Canelo Alvarez did better this year than Tyson Fury did. They don't want to consider him. Why? It's not about celebrating the win. It's about celebrating Deontay's loss. When are y'all not going to understand? What is there not to understand? Kane the bad guy, you know, it's not new. It's not new. This is how they do us. Glad you're here, brother. Shaw Livingston, salute. You understand? Y'all understand this now? Y'all get it? It's not about celebrating Fury's win. It's celebrating this man on the magazine cover. It's celebrating his loss because of what he represents. Y'all can't say it's not that serious. It is. Because Tyson Fury didn't have the best win in 2020. Nicholas Levy, yes. That Delta strain got Florida messed up right now. The Delta strain got Florida messed up right now. And in the UK, everything is wild back up again. So I'm anticipating, hopefully I'm wrong, but I'm anticipating they may have to either cancel or switch the location of the AJ versus Usyk fight. Go, salute. So we might have to deal with that. Canelo Alvarez, Clarissa Shields. All right, man, salute. But Tyson Fury gets it. Why? Because of who he beat. But I thought this guy wasn't anything special. That's right. They're celebrating the loss. They're not celebrating Fury's win. Because Clarissa had a better year than Fury. Canelo had a better year than Fury. So how the hell did Fury get Fighter of the Year? You know what? Don't know, don't care. No, I do know, but I don't care. I don't care. Chauncey Moore, salute. I don't care enough to even pay them attention. I don't care. Pick up this magazine. Melvin Harris, salute. Chauncey Moore. Pick up this magazine. This is where we get our news. Now, on to this. Let's have some fun. These two right here. I'm going to keep this very simple. I'm barely going to touch the politics behind this. I just want to talk about who wins. It's done. It's etched in stone. I think the fight is happening in my birthday month in November. It's etched in stone. Let's go. Let's go. Dead Game Boxer, salute. You got Bud. Okay. All right. Dead Game. Yo, listen, I ain't mad at you. I just want to talk about who wins, man. Bud will win, but it won't be easy. 88 Sports Talk, the fam says, yeah, Bud will win, it won't be easy. Main Boxing Biker, salute, fam. I mean, let's talk. Let's talk it. Let's talk about it, man. Does Bud win? There's a lot of things that'll play into this, and a lot of these things, this fight right here is playing into our emotions. First of all, Mo Boxer, salute. L Dub, salute. Oh, Harrison Court, November 13th. Oh, November's going to be lit. Slip the Jab said, I got Porter. Let's go. Mo Boxing got Bud. King the Bad Guy says, I got Porter by split. Faith and Cross, salute. Fat Cat Shadow Boxer, salute. WJ Luckett in that super chat, he says, I got Crawford winning. It's looking like a 50-50 fight here. Yeah. Macadon 1 says, I got Bud simply because I want Bud and EJ. I get it. I get it. Nicholas Levy says, I'm pulling for Bud, but it won't be easy. Showing his physical as fuck. Yeah. Okay. Porter. Mike James said, I got Bud by late KO. Wow. Now, here's where I'm at with this. Here's what we got to do. As supporters, we got to put the nonsense aside. When I say nonsense, let me explain. Emma Willis says, I'm from Ohio, but I got Bud for this fight. Okay. Jamal Davis says 50-50. Crawford's chin got a hold up for 12 rounds. Yeah. King Jr. says, I got Porter. Stopping Crawford. Sheesh. Wow. Fat Cat Shadowboxer says, I got Porter inside of 5 rounds. Porter got to stop showing too much respect. I don't remember ever seeing Shawn show anybody respect. He's always one way with everybody. We're gonna find out how physically strong Bud is. We have an idea. Sam Seal says, salute Drew from West Australia, by the way, of East Oakland. Yo, salute to you, fam. I'm glad you're up. I don't know what time it is over there. Picasso, salute. D-Man Jr., salute. Here's the thing. We got to put our emotions aside. Everyone got a little pissed at Bud. A lot pissed at Bud because we put Bud on the pedestal. Right? We did. Show Your Boxing IQ says Porter tailor-made for Bud. I've been hearing that too. We put Tay said it's not going the distance. Judah Ben Israel says Porter's John Lynch Crawford into a 12-round decision. Oh, all right. Everyone's mad at Bud. It's 6:46. Wow, man. I'm glad you're up, family. I appreciate you. Oh, wow. Today is my brother Rick Blackwell's birthday. Salute Drew and the rest of the family. It's my birthday. I'm 47 today. Salute to you, fam. It's hard out here for a black man, man. You know, every time we see another year, it's a blessing, man. And salute to you, Rick Blackwell, man. Much love and appreciation. I always see you supporting the entire LDBC and others. And I know you love boxing. And I'm glad you found a safe place amongst people that, you know, really love the sport. And the sport don't love us all the time, but, you know, we're here. And not only boxing, we sit in here and we talk about any and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate your support, man. Happy birthday to you. And many more, fam. No doubt, many more. Many more. Word up. You know, we're mad at Bud because of how he moved business-wise. Cop Killer, salute. And he had opportunities to do a lot of things. He could have fought Shawn a while ago, right? And we were like, yo, what? You know? And y'all remember his excuse. You know, we're friends. You know? That's right. It was Tay-Tay's birthday recently, too. Salute to the sis. 43 years young. No doubt. No doubt. I'm glad to see everybody healthy. Bud made some really questionable, Mr. Finesse, salute, decisions. And it made us look at him like, huh? You know, Renique 313, salute. You made us look at him like, yo, what? What are you doing? Why are you saying that? He came in to 147 and he expected the red carpet rolled out for him. You know, they misinterpreted things that EJ said. I'm Ill Will, my brother in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, I'm Ill Will. He says, I'm going with the caliber of fighters each has fought, and Bud loses in that aspect. Yeah. Bud had the opportunity to do many things. So here's my thing. Here's why it didn't work out for Bud, in my opinion. Smooth Shah, so what? Salute, man. I'm reading your name. Smooth Shah 4YT. What up, man? Salute to you, fam. He came in and expected the red carpet rolled out for him. Not to say that he's not great, all right? But when you go from junior high school to high school, you might have been the man in junior high school, but don't you got to do it all over again in high school? You go from high school to college, and you're the man in high school. Reggie Cheese, salute, man. Where you been at, brother? Don't you got to do it all over again? And you go from high school to college, you know, you go from college to the league. Only a few special people can go from college straight to the league. But you got to be special. And even then, sometimes people will get it wrong, depending on, you know, mentorship and everything else. But that's another conversation. But you get where I'm trying to go. Bud expected the red carpet rolled out for him. And in my opinion, I feel what he should have did was put Errol in a position where he had to. Show Your Boxing IQ said Usyk didn't. Well, the thing with Usyk was he did the right thing. He unified, right? He became undisputed, and he waited his turn. He played his position. Okay, while he was waiting on the WBO to say, okay, you know, go ahead and fight AJ, King Vonnie, salute. He waited his turn, and in the meantime, he fought a quality guy in Derek Chisora. You know, at least he could say, oh, Bumpy Thompson, salute. At least he could say, yo, I did something in the meantime, and he was patiently waiting. He wasn't all in the magazines talking about, I want my shot, I want my shot, I want my shot. He waited because he understood the business of it. And I don't like business, but I understand it. He wasn't all up in the magazines. He wasn't all up in the video. He wasn't all up in his social media. Hey, AJ ducking me. He want to. He's ducking this work, and he don't want none of this work. I'll beat AJ. We didn't hear any of that. He said, I'm here due to the rules. I'm fighting him next, but I understand business because AJ's waiting on who? Tyson Fury. Show Your Boxing IQ says Bud went and got that belt, though. He did. He did go get that belt. But what else didn't he do? Because remember, what happened with EJ in the midst of all of that? EJ flipped his car. And we didn't know if he was even coming back. So EJ was out of the ring for how long? So when he was gone, what was Bud supposed to be doing? Shawn Porter was there, and this was before COVID. Shawn Porter was there. We don't know what Keith Thurman was doing. They were dangling Manny Pacquiao in front of him. But how many welterweights he could have gotten because of his name value? You understand what I'm saying? I don't even know if Usyk speak English. He was beat. I went to the fight when he fought Amir Khan. I went to the fight when he fought Amir Khan. I was there. Hold on, y'all.
And of course, the disappointment that AJ Fury is not happening again.
Uh-oh. I'll look at that, P-Deps. Oh, I know. I was reading something about that. Yeah, his English is bad. I know. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, I mean, look, when we didn't know EJ, when we didn't know if he was coming back, because I remember that morning I got out of bed and I'm reading the news. There was even fake news out there that he got shot in a gang-related shooting, and I'm like, huh? So I called some people. They said, no, we don't know his state or anything. Then a couple of days later, you just found out that he just knocked a few teeth out, and that was the end of it. Oh shit, BFTB in the building, salute. That's all we knew. We knew he just knocked a few teeth out, and he was like, okay, he ain't break no bones or nothing. Oh, but that whole time EJ was gone. Even when we found out he was going to live, my question is, what was Bud doing? What was he doing? You understand what I'm saying? The whole time that EJ was on the fence, and we didn't know whether EJ was coming back or not. What was Bud doing? I like this right here. I will not let PBC boys cross the street. Hopefully, I'll let Arrow fight. My brother, I disagree with that. Bud wasn't making any noise that I recall. Was Danny Garcia not there? I don't recall Danny Garcia saying, "Hey, man, I don't want none of Bud." But Amir Khan was there. I went to the Amir Khan fight. That was a debacle. Who was on that undercard? I think Tiafimo was on that undercard. He knocked out somebody. That's not a PBC thing, brother. It's not. Not Zay says Bud gonna make Porter look silly. Everything's possible, man. You know, it's boxing. Anything's possible. You know, show your boxing IQ says wrong side of the street. Danny Swift, Garcia, Porter, EJ, and Thurman all on tape saying that. They're all on tape. Macadocious Mac in the South. Salute. Money talks, bunny-ish takes a hop. Saying, Vladimir's dad, salute, saying that you're on the wrong side of the street means just that. How many opportunities did Bud have to go where the competition was? See, to me, it seems that he had a solid check, he had solid money with minimum competition. So he stayed where he was. And that was Bomac. That was genius on his point. He protected the investment. But what was the flip side to that? He's staying with a man that says this guy don't sell no seats, and I could have bought a house somewhere else. In what'd he say? In Beverly Hills. So why is Bud staying where he's being disrespected? Are you going to stay for the check? Are you going to go where the competition is? Which one is it? What are you doing? So these guys have to leave their situation to come mess with you? You understand what I'm saying? PFTV, here he go. Tim Bradley is on record saying it too from Top Rank side. So what you talking about? Was Kell Brook PBC or was he under Matchroom? But I thought PBC don't cross the street. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Listen. Where was, let me see. Look, cross promotions happen all the time. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Let's not act like this can't happen. Smash the like button. Yeah, it helps with the visibility of the video. Donnie side, salute. Mr. P. Dep, salute, man. Listen, that's you know what I'm saying? That's not being on the side of the street. That's not to me, that's not an issue, man. Because if it makes dollars, it makes sense. If Bob Arum says, you know, look, I ain't selling no tickets with Bud, but I know if I get him in the ring with Arrow, I can get a really good ROI. You think he's not going to get it? You see what I'm saying? So saying that these on the wrong side of the street, that wasn't a duck. I don't interpret that as a duck. It's not a duck. It was the truth. This guy don't want to fight us because he's staying over there. That's what happened. You think that all those guys are hiding under Al Heyman? When have you known Danny Garcia to duck anybody? Look at Danny Garcia's resume. At 147, is Danny Garcia's resume not better than Bud's? Let's look it up. Danny Garcia. Box rec. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not even close. Justin Hawkins, salute. It's not even close, man. It's not even close. Just the overall resume. Overall resume. I'll start right here from Zab Judah. All right, it's a super light, but whatever. All right. You know what? Let's not even start there. Rod Salka, that was hilarious. But Lamont Peterson, Paulie Maggs, whatever. Robert Guerrero, Samuel Vargas, Keith Thurman, Brandon Rios, Shawn Porter, Adrian Granados, Ivan Redcatch, Earl Spence Jr. All right. Jesus Christ, man. Let's go back. Bud Crawford. Let's go to his box rec. Kell Brook, Green Beans, Amir Khan, Benavidez. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Jeff Horn, Jose Benavidez, Amir Khan, Green Beans, Kell Brook. Now, y'all want to say, oh, well, he unified and he became undisputed at 140, right? Right? Put in the chat who else just did that. The Scotsman. Put his name in the chat. Put his name in the chat. Put his name in the chat. That's right. Josh Taylor. Who did a better job becoming undisputed at 140? Josh Taylor or Bud? I'd say Josh Taylor did. So now if Josh Taylor decides to go to 147, isn't he going in with better momentum because he had a harder way to go? What if he jumps up to 140 and says, you know what? I'm undisputed. I had a harder way to go than Bud. He came up here. He's been up here for a good while now. He ain't doing nothing. I want the Errol Spence fight. Now what? What's Bud going to say? Tell me what Bud's going to say. He has a better resume at 140, and he also became undisputed. Bud been up here for how long? And he ain't fighting nobody but Kell Brook with a bionic eye. And Green Beans, who dropped him. And Bob Arum saying he could have bought a house in Beverly Hills. So now I'm here with the better resume. I want the winner of EJ and Pacquiao. And guess what? The world will entertain that. Y'all know why. Hey, man. What's Bud going to do if Josh Taylor decides to do that? Yeah, and then we got this. I couldn't believe that. That was insane. Yo, to the hardcore Bud fans, here's my question. How y'all feel about Bob Arum? Does anybody ever ask y'all that? I'm not knocking you for supporting Bud. I like Bud as a fighter. I just question his business moves. But this right here, Bob, like, he really said that. When I didn't even report on it really. I was like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. How did y'all feel when he said this? Y'all never once asked your bud, why are you still there? Y'all never thought to ask that? So when Danny Garcia and Arum and everybody else on the PBC side, Keith Thurman, when they're saying, yo, he's on the wrong side of the street, were they really ducking him? Or were they just saying, yo, he's on the wrong side of the street? Floyd, yo, he's on the wrong side of the street. Oscar De La Hoya, hey, man, he's on the wrong side of the street. You don't see you didn't check the track record, bud? Why are you there? The house in Beverly Hills, that should have been it right there. But you told us, oh, man, you don't know Bob's heart like I know. Okay. Then he said this just last week. He said this. He said this. So I'm talking to the Bud fans. When you say that opposite side of the street, this is the response. When you say opposite sides of the street and y'all consider it a duck, this is the response. The house in Beverly Hills. This is the response. Do you know that if he left Top Rank, we would have been going on a rematch with Errol probably by now. Do you know if he took the 60-40, we would have had the fight? And y'all can argue that all you want. But I firmly believe, Tanisha the Young Goddess in the building, salute. I firmly believe that we'd be talking about a rematch by now. Somebody would have lost and somebody would have won. But either way, it'd have been a 2-fight deal at least. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. He just came in 147. It was like, yo, I want 50-50. Slow down, bro. You just got here. Relax. You don't deserve 50-50. And I don't like talking about business, but I understand it. He does not deserve 50-50 because if your argument is he cleaned up 140, Josh Taylor did that. So he can come in and ask for 50-50? Is that the logic? Because if he does, y'all can't get mad. This is just logic right now. Salute to Earl Taylor. He said, the video on Herschel Walker, yo, bro, I had to get that dude, man. That had nothing about boxing. I was on Instagram. It was nothing about boxing. It was on Instagram, and Black Fight Fan posted something about Herschel Walker. And I said, you know what? Let me take a few minutes to get this dude because he's been bad-mouthing black people for a long time. And let me just go on record saying I was attacking him as a person. And I wasn't attacking his son because of how his son gets down. I don't care about that. What I do care about is how he's raising his son to hate black people also. His mulatto son to hate 50% of himself. And it's disgusting. So something had to be said. So I said something about it. Those tap shoes was on, man. You know, he spent the better part of 3-4 decades hating on his own ethnicity. And they waited until he went to run for a Senate seat in Georgia to pull up that dirty laundry. And they sure did. The man has multiple personalities and all kinds of weird things going on. So shout out to Herschel Walker and good luck with that. You and your son. Weirdo. Terry Smoot says, hey, Drew. Hey, Drew, you don't know Bob Arum's heart. He's giving young, aspiring black. If there's an opportunity to make millions of dollars, you have the same nerve coming at Bob. You have some nerve coming at Bob. Hey, man. I speak the truth to the youth. I say, hey, youth, but here's the truth. Better start wearing bulletproof. Shout out to ODB. Signs of the Times TV, salute. Yo, look, am I lying on Bud or am I just asking logical questions? Renee Box Young in the building. Go subscribe to my family, Renee Box Young. I mean, come on. Tanisha says, Bud asking for the EJ fight after the Porter. He bipolar. And that's the funny thing. Didn't he turn down the Porter fight already? So how did we get here? Mr. Gumbo in the building. I just don't get it. Some of y'all work for a white man that treat y'all just like Bud. Listen. That's a bit of a reach. Because Bud had an opportunity to be his own boss. He's made millions of dollars, and when the opportunity came to be his own boss or to rub elbows with his brothers, what did he do? What did he do? So I'm not saying, you'll never hear me say, you never hear me mention anything bad about Bud's skill set. He's a bad man. But I feel that we've put him on a pedestal and he's making us look silly. Bud, you could compete with Shawn. Just go do it. Nah, that's my friend. That's not what Shawn said. This is business, man. If y'all friends, y'all should go sit down and make millions of dollars. Y'all decided to fight and be fighters in the same division. Y'all decided to do that. That was y'all. Why are you sticking around a promoter that's talking like this about you? So when the PBC guys are saying, yo, he's on the wrong side of the street, to me, that wasn't a duck. That was just them just saying, yo, he don't know Bob's track record? Why do you think we're here and not dealing with him? Who has a better professional record? Bob. Who has a better professional record? Bud Crawford or Vasyl Lomachenko? I'll tell you who thinks that there's a better fighter. Lomachenko said that pound for pound, Bud is better than him. Y'all remember when he said that? Vasyl said that. So question, how many pay-per-views has Lomachenko sold? So I don't understand. Vasyl said he's better than him. He sells more. Vasyl has not sold. He's not a pay-per-view star. Meanwhile, Bud is getting disrespected. He's losing money, goofing around with Tyson Fury, giving away seats right after the Wilder fight. He's giving away seats. The two fights in between, he's giving away seats. Two fights in between failed. But somehow he looks at Bud and said, I could have bought a house in Beverly Hills with the amount of money I lost on him. Tell me why Bud isn't top rank again. I'm talking to the Bud fans. Tell me why he's there again. And then talk to me about why the fighters was like, yo, he's on the wrong side of the street. No, take it as that literally. No, he's on the wrong side of the street. I don't think Danny Garcia is afraid to fight anybody. I just showed you his resume. But the amount of people that Bud could have fought, even before we even knew EJ was coming back, Bud should have been like, yo, look, EJ, I hope you get well. But he should have been running around saying, Bob, give me that fight, give me that fight, give me that fight. Because I need to be the king. EJ is in the hospital bed. We don't know what he's doing. So I need to take over now. So in the event he does come back, my resume is like, bah. And I might have some titles on my end. And then he have to come see me 60-40. Why he didn't do that? It could have been done. Salute to WJ Luckett in that super chat. He said Bud was trying to get the Pac fight when he turned down the Porter fight. That clearly did not work out for Bud. Now this fight with Porter is a go. Yeah, he's been chasing Manny for how long? Like 7 years? I mean, it's disgusting. And Bob was in complete control of that. You understand what I'm saying? Opulent LD in that super chat, he said, Bud sticking around during all the disrespect Arum has gave him. I can only assume Arum knows Bud's not as good as he's hyped him up to be. You know, that's also a conversation that's come up. And it makes you scratch your head. Yo, how good is he? It makes you second think yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm putting him on his pedestal, but I don't know. He should be eating these guys, snatching the food and breaking the plate over their head, man. Salute to my brother, Mr. Gumbo, in that super chat. He said, Drew, I'm about to start trolling you and the people without a wrench. Hashtag Crawford. Hey, man. Stand by your guy, man. Uh-oh. BFTV just put up a video, y'all. I just got the alert. And I saw Bud's name in the title. Uh-oh. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. It's up. So when y'all leave here, y'all go ahead and y'all peep that. I know I'm gonna. I mean, look, man, how can I believe what you say when I see what you do? How many welterweights Bud could have fought? I mean, forget about the Errol Spence fight. In my opinion, 60-40 was generous because the man ain't do nothing at 147. 60-40 was generous. And again, I want you to think about it. Josh Taylor, with Bud's ideology, Josh Taylor can come to 147 and do the exact same thing. The difference is he'll have the red carpet rolled out for him for real. And fans will start saying, hey, man, you know, he did exactly what Bud did, but he had a harder way to go. And you know what? That'd be true. So what you gonna say now? What you gonna say now? Bud was supposed to come in at 147, guns blazing. He was supposed to. We shouldn't even be here. The Errol Spence fight was there, 60-40. It was there. He should have took it. What was the problem? When you start talking this 50-50, I say, come on, dog, stop. Salute to DP Rocker in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, scared money don't make no money. Team Crawford. Hey? That's why I said there's something not right here, man. There's something's not adding up, man. Something's not adding up. Gutter Regime says, stop putting the man down. Tell him what he did wrong, and keep it moving. No two eyes view. The word and the same can't walk in another man's shoes. Okay. I'm not putting Bud down. I'm just asking questions. I'm gonna ask the question again. Who did it better at 140, Josh Taylor or Bud Crawford? Who did it better? How long was Bud at 147? He made his debut with Jeff Horn. He came in and got what he was owed. Fought for the WBO. That was in 2018. Since then, he's given us Benavidez Jr. with one leg, Amir Khan with powdered milk for a chin who's been knocked out multiple times. I went to that fight. And Green Beans in 2019. Then in 2020, in the bubble, he gave us Kell Brook. So let's go to 2019. Instead of Amir Khan, All right, let's go. You want to know what Josh Taylor's box rec is? Let's go to it. The fuck? Hold on. Okay. All right, here it is. Start right here where you can recognize people. Damn, they got all kinds of ish in a way. Y'all recognize O'Hara Davies, Miguel Vasquez, Winston Campos, Victor Postal. That's another Bud opponent. Ryan Martin. Ivan Brock. That sounds like a sneeze right there. We got Regis Prograde right there. Apnun Kong Song and Jose Ramirez. And that's where he collected all the belts. Became undisputed right there. Okay? I missed something. Hold on. Mr. Gumbo says, all you Bud haters, please bet on Porter. I'm taking all bets. Fine. Look, Prolific one, salute. Yeah, Bumpy, I had to get that dude. Yeah, I can't even pronounce that last name without coughing. Look, man. If you want to compare resumes, now watch this, to the Bud supporters, the hard body karate Bud supporters. You want to compare the resumes and try and find that Bud is better. You know, you see Victor Postal, it took him a UD. All right, you could say, okay, Bud beat him better, whatever, man. My thing is this. Who do you think the media is going to get behind going to 147 and getting the red carpet rolled out for? Bud or Josh Taylor? Keep Tyson Fury in mind. Keep Vasyl Lomachenko in mind. The Matrix, keep that in mind. Who do you think, and remember how Bob talks about Bud Crawford. He's on the wrong side of the street. Keep that in mind. This isn't hate towards Bud. This is us for like 2 years talking about, what are you doing? Get out of there. You notice we never say, yo, Bud is horrible. His skill set is horrible. We never say that. We never say that. Some might just say, yo, Errol beats him. Y'all say Bud beats him. Fine, let's see it. But we can't see it because why? He's on the wrong side of the street. All of this is Bud's fault. Can we agree to that? I've sat through every video. I've seen BFTB. We're not talking about Gary Russell. I've spoken to Batman about Gary Russell. There's a lot of things going on that it's not for us. It's not for us. All right, I'll just say that. But we're talking about Bud. All right, and for you to bring up Gary is proving my point. If Gary's going through a situation, then he needs to leave. Right now, Bud is going through a situation. This isn't a top rank is better than PBC thing, or PBC is better than the top rank thing. We're talking about the situation as it applies to this fighter. Has Al Heyman said to Gary Russell, I can't sell no seats with you? I could have bought a house somewhere. There's something else going on. But it's not for us to discuss. What I do know is Bob Arum has been very vocal about the money he's lost with Bud Crawford. He does not talk that same nonsense with Vasyl Lomachenko. In fact, he said Vasyl Lomachenko is great as Ali, losing his second pro fight. He's invested money inside Tyson Fury and told us that he was fully vaccinated when he wasn't. So he's wearing caps for those guys. When it comes to Bud, who apparently wants all the smoke in the world, Dwayne Freeman, salute. Speaking of the Russells. So when this all comes out, when it comes to Bud Crawford, and he's saying all of this stuff, y'all don't ask Bud, why are you there? Y'all not saying, yeah, I wish, but I'm talking to the Bud fans. Y'all not asking your Bud, why don't you just leave, man? I wish you would leave. Are y'all happy with how Top Rank is treating Bud Crawford? That's what I'm asking y'all. We all know Bud is nice in the ring. From conventional to southpaw, Bud got all the tools in the world. You'll never hear me say that the man can't fight. That'd be hating. But do you understand his moves? Can you justify him staying around Top Rank right now? Can you do it? I'm just asking. Can you do it? If he deserved 50-50 if he deserved 50-50 with Errol Spence, Harry Jones, salute. BBG, salute. If he deserved 50-50 with Errol Spence, Josh Taylor could swoop right in right now and say, I want 50-50. I want the winner of Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence. And watch how the fans support that. Oh, that'll do big numbers. Wait a minute. What if it goes to the UK? What if it goes to Scotland? How much would it do in Vegas? Watch them start calculating and watch how they start pushing and promoting Josh Taylor. Why aren't they doing that for Bud? Bud is a financial loss to Top Rank, as per its owner, Bob Arum. Why are y'all mad at us? When we are saying, Bud, you on the wrong side of the street. The real 16-6, salute. Bud, you on the wrong side of the street. All the fighters are saying, you on the wrong side of the street, fam. What you doing? Oh, Show Your Boxing IQ says we did. So why isn't he listening to you? Because you support him. Why isn't he listening? Forget us, because we're deemed as haters. You think I don't want to see Bud win in life? Yes. Even though he don't talk to us, Rampage Jackson, salute. Even though he don't talk to us, he don't do no interviews with us. That's fine. Salute to Sugar Fantastic in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He's everywhere supporting. That's the fam right there. Nobody hates. That's right, King Bonnie. That's the exact word. Misplaced aggression. I don't know why he mad at us. I want what's best for him. I'm like, yo, he's talking. Yo, battered wife syndrome. Y'all ever went to the work? Y'all ever worked at a place and the girl keep coming with her face all knotted up or whatever? And you know what's going on. And you're like, yo, leave him. I just didn't have the dinner on the plate on time. He loves me. Bro, all right, stay there and die. Every day you come into work like you had a fight. Like you was boxing with Bud Crawford. Eye swole, lip all hanging out your mouth. The boss says, nah, go work in the back today, man. I can't have you on the floor looking like this. That's Bud. You good with whatever amount of money you're getting. And this guy's talking crazy about you. But then we look at Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman. They're like, yo, you on the wrong side of the street. Yeah, that was us at work. Ma, you got to leave that guy before he kill you. Newsflash. The person I'm talking about, that woman eventually got killed. Eventually, he killed her. And when we saw the dude, we was like, that guy, she was with that guy? Life in prison. This was in the early 90s. You like this guy? The brother Lamont Brown says, why not 50-50? I agree, here on the wrong side, but have we seen any other promotion companies make an offer when he was a free agent? Wait, FA, that's what that means, a free agent? Look, my thing with 50-50 was he wasn't worth it. He just got the 157. He fought a setup fight. I don't care. If y'all thought that he was going to lose to Jeff Horn, you're out your mind. You're out your mind. Y'all knew he was going to beat Jeff Horn. That was the play for the whole time. He beat Jeff Horn. He still just got there. Now let's play the business role. Who sells more seats, Bud Crawford or Errol Spence? I'm telling you why the 60-40 was fair. Errol Spence sells more seats. I'm saying. So if Errol sells more seats and he's more popular, and Bud's manager saying, I'm losing money with this guy, he don't sell no seats, how does he feel he deserves 50-50? Now, we're talking business now. I hate business, but I understand it. How does he deserve a 50-50 split? Mr. Finesse, I don't know. But Pac-Man has a better bargaining chip than Bud does because it's Manny Pacquiao. If Manny Pacquiao came in, I don't know the purse split with that. I don't know. But if he came in and demanded 50-50, I wouldn't be mad at him. That's right, Lamont, 2 failed pay-per-views. I'm just talking about logic here. If he took the 60-40, we wouldn't be having this conversation. We'd have had the fight. We'd have been going on 2 fights by now. This is just logic. Mr. Finesse said he didn't. Hey. Cursor, salute. One more week, mate. Tanisha says, I want to be optimistic, but Bud cries wolf way too much. And where do you think he will sign to? I don't know. This is Wayman Davis, salute. I have no idea. I have no idea. I know where he should have been signed. He should have been over at the PBC. That's where the competition is. And at what point did you hear me say I don't think he beats any? What? Fight Danny Garcia. You'd be a favorite to win that fight. Fight Keith Thurman. You'd be a favorite to win that fight. Now you're fighting Shawn Porter. Are you favored to win that fight? I don't know. DP Rocker, all of that. All of that is a possibility. All of that is a possibility. A strong possibility. I don't know, man. What the hell was he doing at the fight? The Spence versus Garcia fight. I was hyped, man. I wanted him to jump up in the ring and say, yo, I got next. But he just went just to go. Okay. What you was there for? Come on, dogs. Do something. Oak Park Boxer, salute. Do something, man. You got to do something. What you was there for? Just to be seen? We know Errol wasn't dunking no smoke. He a killer. He a killer. I'd love to say Bud is a killer. But how can I believe what you say when I see what you do? All of this is Bud's fault. So now, get in there, beat Shawn Porter, and show us that you're doing something correct, man. You got to show us that you're doing something correct. Because other than that, I don't know, man. So let's see what happens with Shawn Porter. I'm not going to pick a winner yet on purpose. But this is his first real fight at 147, in my opinion. And this is a fight that should have happened last year. So with that being said, much love, appreciation to all of you in the chat, in the Venmo, and the Zelle. Salute to all of you. The General's on, y'all. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, and I will see y'all tomorrow.
Move!